Millions of people around the world are feeling the impact from that global tech outage. A faulty software update is being blamed for the chaos. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike says a fix has been deployed. The outages stem from an update to Microsoft Windows computers. Users around the world saw this blue screen of death, as it's being called. To give you an idea of the magnitude of this, according to CrowdStrike's website, it provides cybersecurity to nearly 60% of Fortune 500 companies and is used in 43 states. Thousands of flights were grounded, while banks, 911 emergency services, and countless other businesses felt the impact. It wasn't just here in the United States. TV networks as far away as Australia were temporarily knocked off the air because of the outages. In London, the stock exchange suffered disruptions, and according to flight tracking service FlightAware, more than 25,000 flights have been delayed in the past 24 hours. Let's bring in Tony Anscombe. He's the chief security analyst at the malware protection and internet security company ESET. So, Tony, good to have you with us. What caused this outage, and why is it having such a catastrophic effect?
Well, security products run at a very integral layer of the operating system, and because bad guys continually put out threats, cybersecurity products continually need to have refreshed updates to understand how to block those threats. And it's one of those updates that's caused this issue.
So if a fix has been deployed, why are things so slow to resolve?
Well, my understanding is the fix that's being deployed is a manual process. It actually requires somebody to be at the machine, reboot the machine in a certain environment, take out the update, and then restart the machine. So it's not, unfortunately, a very quick fix.
And so another question, because analysts everywhere are going to be parsing out why this happened. Why was this security update from CrowdStrike rolled out everywhere all at once?
Cybersecurity companies, have stringent processes around the quality and making sure the updates are compatible with the operating system. And in fact, in most instances, Microsoft themselves have probably tested that update as well, so they would have probably seen it in a working environment. But of course, once you step into the real world, other things can change. Was there another update at the same time? We don't know all the forensics or the details of this, what caused this to crash at this moment in time. And I'm sure we'll learn more about that. But the one big thing here is companies shouldn't be scared of updating further with other products and other security products, because that's what keeps us safe on a daily basis.
They may now be scared after this. You wrote in a blog post, this doesn't necessarily signify incompetence of the vendor. It could just be bad luck, a perfect storm that created this. But what questions do you have to make sure it doesn't happen again?
Well, the big thing in here is to make sure there's diversity. As your article said right at the start there, 43 states and 60% of Fortune 500 companies all running the same product. If you have more diversity, then you limit risk. And there's a lot of cybersecurity products out there. I work for one vendor, and if you have more diversity in the market, then it reduces risk of this happening on a mass scale in this way. So actually, I'd recommend businesses look at not standardizing on one product in that way and actually having diversity. So if you're a big organization, shift half your focus in one direction and half in another direction.
Well, to that point, yes, it's awful and inconvenient to miss a flight, and somebody, it could be missing a flight for some life-changing event. But we're talking about elective surgeries across the pond being rescheduled. The ramifications of something like this happening are huge, Tony.
Well, the other thing here is, and I hear that, and my sympathies go out to all the people that have been disrupted today. But it's also important that businesses have cyber resilience plans in place and actually test their business operating without the cyber connection, because this type of thing could happen. It could be a power outage, it could be an internet outage, it could be a natural disaster. Businesses need to understand how to operate when they are disconnected. And I think this will heighten the requirement for a cyber resilience plan for many companies.
Tony Anscombe, thank you so much for jumping in on such an important day. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.